Hi everyone, welcome to the VII Miracula Studio channel. This is Dmitry Baranov. A rock. What associations does this word evoke? For me, it's mountains, sea, fresh air, and well, yeah, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. But what if associations are completely different? Welcome to the Rock in the Interior Masterclass. Today, our studio's craftspeople are going to have a really hard task. They're going to make a replica of a rock that will be part of a country house bedroom interior. It is a rather unconventional approach for an accent wall. That's why we're here. Hi, Misha. Hi. You're a sculptor at VII Miracula Studio. We are going to work at a wall. Tell us, what stages are we going through today? Today we're going to prepare walls, cover the floor, apply the concrete bonding agent, and create the structure. A skeleton of a future. Yes, a skeleton for a rock and a lightweight filler. It's the plan for the first day. Misha, we've made the preparations. Tell us, what are we going to do next? What materials do we need? What tools? It's important. We're going to apply the first layer to make a wall three-dimensional. We're using a small amount of expanded polystyrene to form the texture. Afterward, we'll cover it with a net, and then we'll form the first layer. Screwdriver is our major tool now. Just screw nails and self-tapping screws, right? Misha, what is that? What is this net for? This is the foundation for the first layer. First layer? Well, here's a reinforcing net fixed by screws. We don't fix the net too tightly on the flat spots of the wall. The net should be a bit loose so that you can work with it. Roughly, you've got to leave room between the net and the wall. 5 to 7 millimeters. With these bulges, they're just fine. It's recommended to use wood screws for foamed concrete. The threads are wide enough and they can be fixed firmly. The optimal size is starting from 100 millimeters. Misha, where are you taking this? And what are we going to do now? Actually, this is the most valuable material for us. A mixture for creating a decorative effect. We're going to apply it as a first layer now. The first layer means the basic one, or this is the skeleton of the decoration. Before we start, let's take a look at what can also be created using similar technology. Design trends inspired by nature are gaining popularity now. Designers around the world choose rock accent walls more often. Moto Design Shop architects use rock texture for the Eco Home project concept. The main accent is in the bedroom and the bathroom. They prove that rock can make a striking visual effect depending on illumination. Designer Maxim Stavsky came up with an idea of a bedroom with a faux wall cracks. Nazar Simbaluk decorated the house with rocks, making it a light and airy space for leisure. Architectural concrete rocks will complement any room. One of the VII Miracula Studio projects was swimming pool finishing. Our craftspeople recreated the shape of a natural stone. The interior looks like a real cave now. Sculptors created a Japanese-style bas-relief for a modern office. It looks exactly like a rock art panel. Rocks in interior design can be a creative solution for a public space. Our sculptors transformed this theme restaurant into a cave with rocky walls and stalactites. Misha, I was watching you. What was your reference? As far as I understand, the customer provided you with a render. Is that so? Yes. The designer and the customer prepared the final project visualization with schemes and renders to refer to, forming the rock shape, and texture starts from the first layer. We add tiny pieces of mixtures here and there. Misha, we mixed it up, and now we're going to apply the mixture to the walls. We're going to use spatulas for it. Organic shapes and natural materials unleash imagination and creativity of a team of artists, engineers and constructors at the VII Miracula studio. Rocks, grottos, walls, waterfalls, small architectural forms, and even the largest objects made of architectural concrete are processed manually and with love by welders, sculptors, and carvers. The VII Miracula studio breathes life into unique landscape and interior projects, cherishing them from sketch to finished piece. Boldest design ideas that are in harmony with nature. It's time for the most exciting part. We're going to apply the decorative layer. The most important thing is to make texture in the beginning so that you don't have to carve much afterward. It's better to make these cracks when the mixture is very flexible. In this case, it'll take you less time and effort to do it. You won't need to carve it 2 to 5 times. All you need is the tool once, and the crack is ready. Misha, the wall is ready. We can now proceed with painting. Almost. It's important to clean the surface before painting. It's vital because it's an interior wall, and it should be pleasant to the touch. It shouldn't be rough as sandpaper. That's why we're going to use a metal brush and a knife that you can spare. It's as easy as that. Yes, just like that. We often use sandpaper when the surface is bigger and more flat. So, Misha, cleaning is done, right? Yeah, almost. What steps does painting include? First, it's applying a primer. We need it to reduce penetration and sagging. Then, we'll apply a base color that will create the general resemblance to rock. It gives tone to the wall Yeah. It sets a tone and orchestrates. It's painting. You can't do it in one go. There might be several stages. There can be several color tones in one area. It might be there are several colors just in one corner, and the rest of the surface of a single color. So here. So you'll think of it when you start working on it? Yes. Misha, the most important question is, do we paint top down or bottom up? It doesn't matter for this rock. It's rather structured and has a rich texture. It depends on two factors: paint thickness and compression pressure. Ideally, it should be all covered with only one layer. So we need a pretty thick paint and pressure high enough to squeeze the paint out. I put an accent on cracks and cavities, as they can stay uncolored because of air swirl. There won't be tiny paint drips here. As for the larger ones, we can easily get rid of them using a brush. We created an awesome faux rock wall. It's obvious now that there are no limitations for interior design, whether it is an apartment, a house, or an office. There are so many options. I want to show you a teaser relating to a big project.